Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing fine this fine day. My name is Gordon and we are back for some more Icewind Dale. In the last episode, it wasn't very action-packed. We had just finished moving out of Chrysalic tomb. We came back to Kaldahar, we did some kinda heavy inventory management, we cleared most of our inventories, we were full of crap to sell. We picked up an ammo pouch for setinhas, so that we can now have a proper amount of arrows, so that we do not run out like it happened last time. We picked up some gold, and we are now on our way back to Kaldahar Pass to speak to our friend the ogre here, and also maybe this goblin. Since maybe you guys can remember, they were going crazy with head pain.
Yes.
Really, the one I wanted to speak is the one who stayed down.
It shall be done.
Okay, so yeah, they're going crazy with the pain due to some kind of weird calling. But we have spoken to Arundel and he has given us a suggestion on how to make them better. Why do you always get lost? In this case, he taught us how to make a tea that could help with the head pain for our friend the ogre here. Hopefully we're gonna be rewarded with a nice item or some experience at least.
You require? As you
Let's
wish.
see. Just don't smash me, bro.
Smash your face.
Okay, so Garrick. Gather the red and purple frostberries that grow near hot springs. Mash them into a paste and eat them with boiled tundra grasses. That will make your head stop hurting. The remedy actually only works for ogres. What? Is this true? This isn't what he told us. We were supposed to put this stuff into the boiling water, not eat them accompanied with boiled grasses. Okay. That fix head? I give thanks. I go make bed better now. Okay. You have given Garrick a recipe to make his headache go away and cause him to leave Kaldahar Pass without causing any further damage. Okay, he was very grateful and promptly left. Well, good luck, Garrick. Okay. Not really sure what I was expecting, but I was expecting maybe a little bit more than that. Oh well. Have I gone over here? I think this was just a place full of goblins and some beetles. I'm just checking in case I'm confusing myself. Okay, it definitely is. Okay, so let's go back. So we're gonna go make our way back to the Vale of Shadows, because even though we did not receive any new information about where to find this priestess of Auril, Arundel did say that the problem should be in the Vale of Shadows. So I'm not really sure. I guess we're gonna have to revisit the crypts and see if we can find something in there. Okay, so let's go straight to the Vale of Shadows. And yeah, I guess let's revisit the crypts. Did something respawn?
Yes, it shall be done.
No. No. Okay.
So be it.
Let's go here. This is a bit weird. I was thinking, or maybe like hoping, that there was some kind of, you know, a hint, some sort of visual indication or something just telling me where I should go next. but without it I'm just gonna have to go explore. So like I said, I played this game many years ago, so honestly this is
Very well.
pretty much a blind playthrough at this point. I remember some stuff, but oh god. Okay, I sprung a trap which spawned some shadows. Okay, I think we're more than fine.
What
You can go here, you can go there, you can go there, you shoot something. Wait, they went invisible? No, they're back. Okay. Ow! This was a poor start. I mean, it's just 4 damage, it's not very worrisome. Go, Kagan. Not Kagan, go, Corrigan.
As you like it.
For those of you who've played Baldur's Gate, you will understand my confusion.
Certainly.
Okay, so we're gonna go over here now. And yeah, we just took 4 damage and we got a little bit of experience, so not bad. And yeah, so spellcasters at the start of the game aren't really that powerful, but trust me, they get very powerful later on. Extremely powerful. Because Mr. Cordant here hasn't really been pulling a lot of weight. Most of the kills honestly have come from these 3. Which honestly it's to be expected. There are martial classes. Hopefully later on we're gonna change that. I am gonna swap something here. I wanna get my script for Jan to be standard attack now that he has some ammunition. Just so, you know, he can shoot stuff. Oh, it is Lysan! Man, I had a feeling. Is it still here? Let me just check. Yeah, because, okay, so I didn't close the game in between videos. And this is what made me suspect. So I spoke to her. She didn't really have a lot to say. But then when I spoke to Whitcomb, which is the barkeeper. So, Lysan, by the way, just as a reminder, she was a maid back in Kaldahar Pass, in Kaldahar's tavern. And when I spoke to Whitcomb, the barkeeper, there was an option for us to talk about Lysan. So your barmaid Lysan is quite pleasant and talkative. And then he says something like, oh, do you fancy her? She's easy on the eyes, she is, but a little too much of winter's chill in her to my liking, friend. And this was like, winter's chill. Is she a priestess or something? And maybe she's the evil one. This is my private retreat. I will thank you to leave me to my solitude. Who are you? But I know who she is. What are you doing here? I am a simple clergywoman who is on retreat. I came here seeking solace and a place to meditate. No, you didn't, you bitch. Are there not far better places for a retreat than this cave? No, not really. Many faiths teach that enlightenment can be achieved through adversity, that's true, and hardship. This cave provides just such an environment. What faith do you follow? That is a private matter that I choose not to discuss with strangers. I do not pry into your private affairs, so I will thank you not to pry into mine. Now, if you are done with your questions, I would appreciate being left to my devotions. Well, I seek a priestess of Auril. Would that be you? I am somewhat familiar with Auril. The Frost Maiden is not very popular among most peoples. Many worship her out of fear rather than love or devotion. Her truly faithful are rare and secretive to say the least. Why do you seek such a person? What are my options? Yep. Let us end this game, Lysan. I recognize you as the barmaid from Kaldahar. What is a barmaid doing here unless she is more than she seems? I see. I wondered if you would recognize me since our meeting was so brief. Very well, let us drop the charade. I am Lysan, servant of Auril. You have found your priestess. Now state your business with me. I have come on behalf of the spirit of the tomb here. He is worried about your intentions toward his resting place. I know nothing of any spirit, but I am familiar with the tomb you speak of. It is an abomination in the eyes of the goddess. I intend to make it more pleasing to her tastes. And not of Kuldahar, how do you view it? Kuldahar, the great tree in the circle of warmth, are an abomination in the eyes of Auril. Kuldahar shall embrace the winter in her name or perish in the cold wastes. The will of Auril shall be done. Nah, I cannot allow that to happen, Lysan. Oh really? How sad. I shall have to kill you then. Prepare to meet your fate, fool. So be it. I'm assuming she's gonna summon some help, because if she's alone, she's gonna have a bad time. Okay, let's try and see what she does before we start doing anything here. Hey! Okay. So, kind of expected, right? And we are gonna keep my front line close by. Jan Jansen already swapped targets when there's a caster over there. Goddamn idiot. Can I take this off? I cannot. Okay. I'm not gonna play with armor on Jan anymore, because I need his spell casting. And I am in fact gonna use something I spoke about in the previous episode, which is my wand of magic missiles, to see if we can interrupt this lady, as long as some arrows and some more magic missiles. Okay, let's see if we can interrupt her. Yep, spellcasting failure. Awesome. Corgan, go over there. Jan, stop shooting from melee. Oh god. I'm not a fan of this. Run away. Run away. They're all coming after my weaklings. Don't cast, bitch. I think I'm gonna have to start going into melee with setting-ish. Let me just see if I can shoot her before. Okay, spellcasting failure again. Setting-ish, we're gonna have to swap you into melee. Man, these guys are not giving me a break.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Dude, let me go. I really dislike the position I'm in. Can I do something about this?
Yes.
I mean, I kinda can,
Shall be done.
but it's not really ideal. Okay, I need you to come back me up, dude. Of course. I did get my breath off. Oh god, this goes a long way. This goes a long way. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's see if I can hold the priestess. Patricia is still fighting. Corgan, come finish this off. He's alone now, so we can start shooting again. And let's see if I don't get killed. Ooh, nice crit, dude. Hold person? Nope. Did not work. Let's try and hold her again. And you can just go into battle.
Yeah. Yes.
She's saving against everything.
What is it you want?
But she should be dead here.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Dude, leave me alone. Just leave me alone, dude. Go for the front line. Thank you. Okay, let's kill this real quick.
At your service.
She's near death.
I'm a busy man. I got places
Okay,
to go,
she's done
monsters
for.
to kill.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
Man, the fact that the enemies... Oh. Huh. The fact that the enemies, when they focus on a target, they don't leave him be. It's really annoying. Jesus Christ. Lesser Shadow. She is dead and the curse has been lifted. We are free. We thank you. What curse? She cursed the vale and bid us to rise. We could not deny her. The calling. It was too strong. Ah, so that was why they... Oh, the calling! She was the one. What calling are you talking about? I do not know. I cannot explain. We could not resist the calling. I must leave now. The land of the dead calls me home. Farewell. Very well, farewell. Okay. So,
Desire.
let us check out our spoils. But there was a lot of fire damage coming out from me. I honestly, I was not expecting it to like reach this entire screen. Because, yeah, they took a lot of damage. She didn't take almost any damage. But Patricia also took 17 damage. Yeah, but I nearly killed 3 Yetis. 4 Yetis. With a single breath. But it is to be expected that they should be susceptible to fire.
You have
Okay,
my
cool.
undivided attention.
So heal.
What do you have in mind?
Let's heal Settingish, and then I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna pick up the loot here. Nothing special, just a Morning Star. +1.
I await your instructions.
And I'm gonna see
I
if,
guard.
for some reason, if she restocked these boxes. She did not.
I am ready as always. As you will it.
The hold persons were not very successful there. This is where I want to go. Yeah.
As you will it.
Because she saved against both, but that's fine. Wasn't really an issue. The main thing there, honestly, is that we were able to interrupt her spell casting every time.
You have my
I think she tried casting twice, and magic missiles from my sorcerer interrupted her both times. Because one of the disadvantages of divine casters typically this guy always responds is that the spell casting times are a bit longer than usual. So arcane casters usually have faster casting times, especially for low level spells. Ooh, nice. Aye. Oh, wonderful saving throw bonuses here. Thank you. Okay. I would like to have an additional pip, but this is perfect anyway. So this is a fighter level. So no new cleric spells for her. Yeah, but we are sitting pretty in terms of HP.
Do so.
I am gonna rest though before we go talk to Chrysalic, because I'm not sure of what's gonna happen, but if it is at all possible, I am gonna entice a fight there, because I want to kill him. First, we're gonna check if there are any rewards to be obtained, and then we're gonna kill him. Just gonna drink some coffee while they make their way.
Yes, it shall be done.
Going this way. And I think I can rest, like, right in front of the door. Because I don't think there are any enemies in this area.
Very well.
Yeah, so this is where he is. This is where I'm gonna try and rest. I'm gonna keep my spells the same. It's fine, even though this is gonna be an undead fight. I think we can manage the way we are. Okay. Let me just do a few preparations here. I don't want you using armor. I need your spells. Okay.
Ready.
Let's put you 2
I'm listening.
or 3 like up front,
Yeah, as you wish.
and let's talk to him.
You have returned. You have performed the task that I set before you?
Yep, the priestess is dead.
Yes. I no longer sense her presence.
Nice.
You have done well, and I thank you. As a reward, you may take what you find in my sarcophagus.
Okay. You said you would tell me who is responsible for the evil that plagues Kuldahar.
Yes, so I did.
Wow.
The truth of the matter is that I do not know who is responsible. I can only assure you that it is not I, nor is it anyone in this vale. Were it to be otherwise, I would sense it.
I mean, honestly, I love this. Because if I were in his position, I would do the same thing. That is not the answer I was promised, Spirit.
Promised? I made you no promise, adventurer. As for your answer, knowing where your enemy is not is as vital as knowing where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Think upon that.
Kinda. So, journal update. We killed Lysan, the Oralite priestess, and returned to Chrysalic. Unfortunately, all Chrysalic could tell us was that neither he nor anyone in the Vale of Shadows was responsible for the evil plaguing Kuldahar. It seems we will need to go back to Arundel and inform him of this. Perhaps he will have a clue as to what we should do next. Very well, Spirit, farewell. Setting is leveled up.
What do you need now?
Lovely saving throws as well. Okay.
As best I can.
So I can take whatever's in the sarcophagus. Sure. Ooh. I do enjoy this. Is this special? No, but it's pretty. Okay, you can take that. So this gives me 4 AC. This gives me 3 AC, 0 versus slashing. This is pretty good, man. I'm gonna spread around the wealth a little bit here. I'm gonna give this to Corgan. This is some cool stuff. So, ooh, fine longsword +1. Nice. Cool. This is a +1 Morning Star, although he's not being able to identify it, so maybe it's something better than that. And I actually forgot to check this. Dazer. It's a +1 club with a 5% chance target is stunned for 2 rounds. The chance is so low, but it is a cool weapon, I guess. This looks like a short sword, man. I was so happy I had the sword for Jan. Apparently it's a two-handed sword. Okay, that's okay. Now, I quick save because I want to see if I can pick a fight with this guy.
At your service.
Can I? Can I pick a fight with you, sir?
Hmm?
Let's find out.
I'm ready. Sure. Done and done.
Come on, hit. Okay. Jesus, a 20 misses? Okay, his AC is good.
Your desire. What?
Okay. Let's try a sure way to hit. Because magic missiles never miss. Magic resistance. Okay, so what? Am I hoping for the 20 here? Just to see if I can hit him?
Ready.
Or if he goes hostile? It doesn't really seem like a fight I can win, right? Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Oh! Oh! Okay, so Jan hit, Patricia hit, is immune. And he does not go hostile, so... Okay, we cannot fight him. I'm sad, but... Oh well, we got the rewards. Which, in all honesty, weren't that... I mean, the plate armor is cool. Wait, isn't... Wait, did it change spots? He's now over here.
You have done me a great service by removing the threat of the Auralite priestess. For that, I am grateful.
Okay.
However, I would ask you to leave me to my rest now.
Okay.
There is nothing else that either of us can do for the other. Farewell.
Okay, well, farewell. Aww. Man, I was really hoping for a fight there. Okay, well. Not sure if he's killable, like, later on, if we get some higher level enchanted weapons, but at the moment, not much I can do about it. Sadly, I might add. So, the first order of business is gonna be to go back to the Kuldahar Pass. I'm gonna speak to the Mr. Goblin there. Because by killing the priestess, we have apparently lifted the curse and the calling is no longer something that's going on. Therefore, his head pain may have passed. And perhaps he has some information for us. And after that, we're just gonna speak to Arundel. Tell him we killed the priestess and that the only thing we know is that the problem is not in the Vale of Shadows.
Yes, it shall be done.
And I can tell you something, once I get a haste spell, I'm gonna be using it all the time. Well, it depends how much the fatigue is gonna affect me. I would like an enchanted two-handed axe for Korgan. And I would also like an enchanted longbow for Settingish. Hopefully a composite longbow. And a short sword for Jan. And I would be happy. So let's check on the goblin.
I see.
Are you okay, dude? Okay, so apparently they forgot this detail when they made the game.
Yes,
or maybe there's something else going on that I'm not aware of.
Very well.
Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna do something here.
Ready. Right.
I'm not really sure if it's gonna make a difference. I hope not. Which is, I'm gonna sell all of my... Actually, what is this for? I'm not gonna sell this one. I'm gonna sell all these keys because they're probably not gonna be used anymore. And I'm just clearing up some space here.
I am ready as you read it.
I do want to identify my weapons. So I'm gonna start by doing that. I do wish that the blacksmith was closer to here. because this is making me go a long way every time.
What is it you require?
I am gonna
So be it.
inform our barkeeper friend here that the lady he liked was in fact a cold-hearted evil bitch. The bitch queen.
As you wish.
Yep. Whitcomb, I had this disturbing encounter with one of your barmaids, Lysan, in the Vale of Shadows. I was wondering where that fool woman had gone off to. I was worried she'd been taken by raiders, but in the Vale, you say? She said she was going to visit family in Upper Kaldahar like she does every other month or so. Uh-huh. That was merely a convenient lie she told you so you wouldn't suspect her motives. Obviously, it worked. She was a priestess of that frost bitch Auril, and I had to kill her before she did any more of her goddess's work. What? Are you serious? Listen, may be cold as a... maybe as cold as a witch's breast, but a priestess of the Frost Maiden? Come now, don't jest with... Look. Actually, wait. I knew what had to be done, but she had winter in her heart and meant Kaldahar harm, so I was forced to fight her. I don't wish discussing her. Listen to me, you jabbering skeleton. She was an Aurelite priestess and she's dead. Now silence. Or perhaps you were in league with her all along. What is your faith, Whitcomb? No, I worship Tempus. I have no love of the cold, I assure you. Ask the brothers and Kalyana. I am a devout man. Very well. Then it seems one of Kaldahar's problems has been solved, but I suspect Lysan was only a part of a much larger threat. I see. Well, to tell the truth, I suspected Lysan was something more than she let on, but still, an Aurelite priestess. My. Well, I'll see that the belongings are thrown out and burned without the... Wait. Her belongings? Do you mind if I keep them? There might be some clues in them, especially if they're valuable. Oh, God. Well, alright, I've got them here. Okay, so we told Whitcomb that we had dispatched of Lysan and told him she was an Aurelite priestess. He was about to throw out her belongings, but we convinced him to give them to us. There wasn't anything of importance in them. They were mostly a few priest scrolls wrapped in an old robe. Still, they might prove helpful on our expeditions. That's cool. Well, make haste and hand them over then. Okay, so just some scrolls. Ooh, I like magical things. There's a magical robe in
It shall
here.
be done.
We're gonna see if Jan can identify it. If not, well, we're gonna go this way anyway, so we're gonna ask this guy if he knows something. If he can identify it, I mean.
Your desire. As you will it. Very well.
Okay, so let's see. Let's identify stuff first of all. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing. Okay, Morningstar +1, Chrysalic Sword, and he cannot identify this as expected. Okay, so what is this? This can go over here, I suppose. Chrysalic, the barbarian king, once wielded this sword to aid him in his conquest of the northern lands. It is not known, however, how he originally acquired the weapon. Most scholars believe Chrysalic simply found the weapon in one of his many conquests. However, rumors do persist that the sword was the creation of some powerful wizard and was commissioned by Chrysalic himself. The truth of the matter will never be known. This is very underwhelming, let's be real. It's a +1 two-handed weapon with 10% cold resist. I mean, you could have done better, guys. It's worth less than the club. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be using this, so I'm just gonna sell it. Same thing with the club. And the Morningstar +1, also I already have one, so sell all of this. Okay, now let's keep going.
I will do so.
So we're gonna go back over here. I'm actually happy about what happened here. I wanted to go and try and speak to the barkeeper just to see if he had some sort of, you know, funny dialogue or some sort of information about Lysan. I did not expect that there was so much content there and that I would be receiving items because of it. That's a really nice touch. Okay. So hopefully this robe is gonna be cool.
Yes, it shall be done.
Okay, show me what you have. Mantle of the Coming Storm. I love the name. Let's see if it matches what it does. This seemingly threadbare robe has become dormant upon Lysan's command so as not to expose herself as a priestess of Auriel. When as much as a single snowflake falls upon the robe, it transforms into a scintillating cloak of white that allows the wielder to float above snowdrifts and walk through even raging rivers with ease. Most merchants will not wish to purchase this item or will do so at a very low price, as they see it as a sacred item of Auriel the Frost Maiden, unlikely to attract her followers, and her displeasure. Created during the ceremonies of the coming storm, the onset of winter, to Auriel, these robes are specially created to resist flames and allow the wearer to resist any attempt to stop or hold them. This is very nice, so fire resistance and immunity to hold. Although the priestess of Auriel are naturally resistant to cold and can move through snow and icy rivers with ease, these cloaks amplify the protection of the goddess, allowing the wearer additional cold resistance, nice, which allows the wearer already immune to cold to absorb its power, so it heals. And even go so far as to leech the heat from fire attacks directed at the wearer. In addition, the robe may be invoked to allow the wearer to pass over or through any obstacle designed to hold them, such as web spells, ghoul paralyzation, hold person spells, and the like. This is a very cool item. So I'm expecting from description that it gives immunity to hold, fire resistance, and cold resistance. It's not as good as it could have been. So, it does not give me immunity to hold passively. It's gonna give me free action once per day, but that's also cool. Plus 1 AC, this is very good. And 30% is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, so more AC. We're gonna put Corgan at the same level as Patricia, and then we're gonna have a very solid front line here. And making Corgan immune to hold is awesome, because that means I can send in a web spell and just have him go in and start chopping people up.
Very well.
Which is perfection. Very, very nice item. Very nice item.
Ready.
I await
And
your
it's once per
instructions.
day, it's not charges. I
So
hate
be it.
items with charges.
At your... So be it.
Oh, you have returned. What news? Does the evil we seek lie within the Vale of Shadows?
Okay, so I've discovered that the undead in the Vale of Shadows were not connected to the stories of the past.
Then the true source must lie elsewhere. I sense this evil has taken great care to conceal itself from prying eyes. I fear that by the time we discover it, it may be too late.
Okay, so what are we to do?
There may be a way to find that which does not wish to be found through magical means. However, to accomplish this, I will need your help.
We are ready to help any way we can.
Then here is what must be done. I need you to find an ancient druidic artifact known as the Hearthstone Gem. It is a powerful scrying stone that can be used to divine the location of this evil.
Okay.
Long ago, the Hearthstone rested here, within this shrine. The druids of Kuldahar used its power to gain insight on the balance and to look into the affairs of men throughout the realms. Then, One day, an initiate of the shrine stole the Hearthstone and fled Kuldahar. The young druid had grown impatient with the humble teachings of his mentor, the archdruid, and hungered for power of his own. He disappeared into the mountains, along with the artifact, and was never heard from again. A few short years after the theft, there were rumors of a strange cult establishing a temple in these mountains. It is conceivable that the rogue druid may have been connected in some way with the emergence of this new cult. If so, then it is possible that the Hearthstone Gem may still be found within this temple. The temple is rumored to lie in a canyon far to the east of Kuldahar. I have updated your map to help you find your way. Journey to the temple and discover if the Hearthstone is indeed there. If so, return it to Kuldahar, and I shall use its power to find the answers we seek.
Cool. Okay, very well. We shall do as you ask. World map updated, so a new location is available. And we have agreed to search for a missing druidic artifact called the Hearthstone Gem. Apparently, it was stolen from the druids of Kuldahar years ago by one of their own. Arundel believes that it might be located within a temple that lies in a canyon far to the east of Kuldahar. We are to travel to this temple and discover if the Hearthstone is indeed there. If it is, we are to return it to Arundel so that he may use its power to divine the location of the true evil behind the disturbances in the pass. Okay.
I am
Cool.
indeed. Very
Cool, cool. Do I need to rest? I don't think I do, right? I have most of my spells. Yeah, I think I pretty much just used
Yes.
a shield spell
have my undivided attention.
because I was expecting a fight.
What?
Yeah, my
I
whole
await your
persons are
instructions.
here. So I'm guessing that everything went fine. Just
What
swapping
is
this around
it?
because I'm no longer using these spells. Okay. No, don't cast anything.
I am ready as your desire.
Okay.
So be it.
Temple of the Forgotten God. 40 hours. These towering stone statues all bear the likeness of the same stern-faced robed figure. Okay.
So be it.
Ooh. Move out of way. Hello, Verbig. Whoa, hold on a second, dude. I have a few questions for you. Red Toe has no time to speak with puny peoples. Must run away. Oh, he's running away. Run away from what? Red Toe running from holy place. He runs so he no die like others. Holy place? You mean the temple over yonder? Yes. Red Toe was guard for friend priests in holy place. But then bad priests come. Begin killing friend priests and other Verbig guards with hurtful magic. But Red Toe smart. He falls on ground and makes bad priests think he's dead. When they gone, Red Toe gets up and runs from holy place. Yeah, smart. So Verbig is apparently their race, not his name. He is Red Toe. Okay. Tell me more about these bad priests. Why did they attack the temple? No, Red Toe done talking. Now he runs. Runs away before bad priests come back and kill him too. Okay, dude. You can pass. Go away. Okay, so I think this is a nice place to end this episode. We are just at the start of a new area, the Temple of the Forgotten God. And apparently there are some bad priests killing the friend priests. And we gotta check out what's going on there. So I'm gonna make my usual save. And as always, thank you so very much for being here in the channel with me, watching some Icewind Dale. If you have any questions, any suggestions, you know what to do. Leave a comment, it's greatly appreciated. If you want to get notified about other videos coming to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode, where we'll be exploring the Temple of the Forgotten Gods. Until then, stay safe everyone.